Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. If this happens to be your first time here, if you're checking it out, you like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys with more content to watch. Alright, so what are we doing here? Well, this name should sound familiar, especially if you grew up in the late 90s, 2000s. Fiona Apple. Pop artist, I guess you could categorize her in. So I was still fairly young during this era. This particular song and album came out in 97, I think. So 90s, and I guess she's still relevant today. I'm not sure. It was really weird. I went from not listening to any music to listening to, like, wrestling theme songs, video game music, which introduced me to bands like Nine Inch Nails and Rob Zombie. So I had a really weird path that went from like industrial metal to death metal to now everything else. I always mention this, but this channel I have to thank, and just growing up, being around so many different people, enjoying all sorts of different kinds of music, and you'll notice that this isn't just to get views. Some songs that I normally wouldn't listen to, I listen to, and yeah, they've caught on. Hey, my Spotify playlist is very random today, so any song could pop up, not just metal. So I should know Fiona Apple. I really should. It's almost embarrassing that I'm kind of here right now explaining this to you. So I'm aware of her. I've heard her music. I must have at some point. I mean, she's popular enough. Everyone and their mother should know her. Like I said, especially during that era. Here I am. Maybe at some point in the middle of this song, it's probably going to click and be like, oh yeah, I remember. I really don't know. This is a very popular song. I know that. A hit, if you will. Whether or not YouTube is going to let me, view this video to you guys. They make me blur the more popular songs. I don't know why. Other people have the privilege of not being able to blur it. I don't know, I guess I'm not special yet. But anyway, whatever. In the event it's blurred, you'll just hear my running commentary about this song and artist. So this should be interesting. Like I said, I might have heard this song in passing or on the radio. I don't know. We're going to find out together. Alright? Let me stop yapping, cue this video up, and we're going to react to this together. You ready, guys? I'm ready. Alright, once again, this is Fiona Apple with Criminal.
Tell me to deny it. I done wrong and I wanna suffer for my sins.
Okay, had to stop early on. Barely broke the 1 minute mark, almost. So I'm in love. Just kidding. No, I really am. Completely attracted to her. I don't know why. I don't know why I mentioned that first. Anyway, I'm really confused. I just watched a really disturbing movie about like an hour ago. Let me digress. Yeah, so not ringing any bells, and I feel like I should. Everyone else told me when I mentioned I was going to do the song, they were like, "Yeah, you're going to know her, sure." It's still not ringing a bell. Really, even there was another song from another artist around the same time period that about halfway through the song I was like, "Oh yeah, I heard little bits of this on the radio." I can't really, because looking, just face value. The thumbnail before I clicked play didn't match up, you know what I mean? So, anyway, but besides all that, excellent, beautiful. This almost has a very R&B kind of feel to it. It's pop-oriented, but there's like a darker side, you know what I mean? Very soulful. And we're not even a minute in, so this is interesting. This is going to be an interesting journey. Let's keep going.
consequence at hand. But I keep living this day like the next will never come. Oh, help me, but don't tell me to deny it. I gotta cleanse myself of all these lies till I'm good enough for him.
Alright, so really digging this video, man. I could, hit the mute button and listen to one of my songs while this is playing in the background. Have to be professional here, sorry. It's been a while, guys, since watching something like this. It's really artistically done, but very sexy at the same time, so just kind of bear with me here. Yeah, I mean, her voice is it's not like squeaky, poppy, Disney girl vibes or whatever. This is just, I don't want to say raspy. That's not it either, but very adult, and there's something about her appeal. Whatever is going on in the background, this freaking naked party that's going on. I wish I got invited, but no, this is awesome. Totally caught me off guard. I was not expecting this. I don't know. I had something completely else envisioned. Who did I have envisioned? I don't know. Another pop artist that's also kind of indie at the same time. Just different. I expected more of like a hippie kind of vibe, and this is just, it's chill, but it's got this dark pop sound and this R&B, almost bluesy kind of mix to it. I'm digging it. I really am. Learn something new every day. Or I guess you hear something new every day. Well, not every day, but this was good. This was very random. Actually, no, it's not very random. A buddy of mine, Angelo, recently did a reaction to her, and the name rung a bell, and I confused her with someone else. Alanis Morissette, I guess. I don't know. But, which are two different opposite ends of the music spectrum. But, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to see if, part of the reason me doing this was that I wanted to see if I remembered it. It's still not ringing a bell. How did I miss this one? I don't know. I missed a lot of songs back in the day. I had a type when it came to music. So, yeah. But here we are. Let's keep going.
I got a lot to lose and I'm betting high, so I'm begging you before it ends, just tell me where to begin. Hey, what I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal, and I need to be redeemed to the one I'm seeking, because he's all I ever knew of love. Let me know the way before there's hell to pay. Give me room to lay the law and let me go. I gotta make a play to make my love stay. So what would an angel?
Sorry, just had to point this out. That date on that TV that we just saw in the previous scene is my birth date. Not the year, the date. I'm not going to roll it back. I'm going to let you guys do that for yourselves. But yeah, that's, wow, this is just full of surprises. Oh my god. And yet, I still don't recognize this song. I feel like I should. I mean, why would I? It's not like I listened to the radio back then like that. I mean, I did, but it was, it was rock radio. And that's seems like a rare thing nowadays. But it's very smooth. Once again, not what I expected. Not your typical pop artist or whatever it is you classify her. But I like it. I dig it. Let's keep going.
Say the devil wants to know what I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal,
we're coming around the end here. I just gotta say, this video is creatively weird, but exciting. Very sensual. All these adjectives. Yeah, I mean, look at that shot right there. Come on. There, you can't tell me they were very creative in the late 90s, early 2000s. Those videos were just, on a different level. And I'm talking any artists, They just thought outside the box. Their aspirations were big, Nowadays, sometimes the videos are hit or miss, but just, wow. I mean, you gotta appreciate that. And a video's not everything, but once again, back to her voice. Very, it just stands out to me. I'm sure if I would have listened to her back then, that would have probably kind of caught on, because while this is, I guess, generalized as pop, I definitely you can mistake it. It definitely has this very kind of neo R&B bluesy kind of vibe all mixed in with these pop undertones. She's not as lively and bubbly, but she has a nice demeanor to her. It's very calm, collective, like I said, sensual, and she looks great. Just that, just kind of let loose, animalistic almost. And the song, as regards with that, I don't know the lyrics in front of me, but I mean, I could kind of guess what the theme is, but like I said, videos are just supplemental. That's all. The song itself, I thought, was really well done, super creative video, and her voice is the star, I think, and it's just and her look, it's like telling me a story. It's telling me to look, and just kind of be enthralled, whatever she's saying. I like it. Alright, let's let it play out. It's like seconds left. I'll tell you guys my thoughts. Wow. So yeah, that was something else, man. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, it was just different. It was just different. Once again, this song, I didn't recognize it. I feel like I should. I'd even get like the notion of like a recall, like it was familiar. No, it just felt new, even though it's not new. Yeah, but I liked it. I think she has a great voice. It definitely stood out. I see why she's popular in her sense. Like I said, I don't know if she's touring today or whatever. Like, or she's still in the musical scene. I have no idea. But I could definitely see her even probably gaining a new audience today, because people are starting to get tired of repetitive material, and the music scenes today they don't hit as much as they did back then. And I'm not just saying that. I truly believe that. But everyone has their own opinion. Anyway, I liked it. Totally caught me off guard. Was not expecting this. I was expecting something completely different. But I'm glad I checked it out. My was a little encouragement from a friend of mine and some intuition, and I was like, yeah. Okay, so it wound up being a complete surprise to me that I actually enjoyed. Awesome. And there you have it, guys. It's my little reaction review of Fiona Apple, Criminal. I guess depending on how well the video does, I'll do another one. I don't mind going down her path. I think she's, not just musically talented, but super attractive. I don't know. I have a very weird, type, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, if you made this far in the video, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to throw me a suggestion, recommendation, or just contribute to the channel, I'll leave it down below. The link says buy me a coffee. Completely up to you. And that's all I got, guys. As always, see you all very, very soon. Peace.